Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Bitekuteku. Grilled skewers of beef, pork, or chicken, seasoned with spices, and served with a side of hot sauce. To prepare bitekuteku, you'll need the following ingredients. Meat. Choose your preferred meat, such as beef, pork, or chicken. You'll need about 500 grams to 1 kilogram, depending on how many servings you want to make. Marinade ingredients. These can vary based on personal preference, but common ingredients include garlic, 2-3 cloves, minced; ginger, 1-2 teaspoons, grated or minced; onion, 1 medium-sized, finely chopped; chili peppers, 1-2 finely chopped, or as desired for heat; paprika, 1-2 teaspoons; salt to taste; black pepper to taste; vegetable oil, 2-3 tablespoons. Instructions. Prepare the meat. If using beef, pork, or chicken breasts, cut them into bite-sized pieces. For a more tender result, you can use a meat mallet to flatten thicker cuts slightly. Place the meat pieces in a bowl or shallow dish suitable for marinating. Make the marinade. In a separate bowl, mix together the minced garlic, grated ginger, chopped onion, chopped chili peppers, paprika, salt, pepper, and vegetable oil. Adjust the seasoning according to your taste preferences. Stir the marinade ingredients until well combined. Marinate the meat. Pour the marinade over the meat pieces, ensuring they are evenly coated. Use your hands or a spoon to mix the meat and marinade thoroughly. Cover the bowl or dish with plastic wrap or lid and refrigerate for at least 1-2 hours, or ideally overnight, to allow the flavors to penetrate the meat. Skewer the meat. Once the meat has finished marinating, remove it from the refrigerator and let it come to room temperature for about 30 minutes. Thread the marinated meat pieces onto skewers, ensuring they are evenly distributed and not overcrowded. Leave a little space between each piece to ensure even cooking. Grill the bitekuteku. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. If using charcoal, wait until the coals are hot and glowing. Place the skewers of marinated meat on the grill grate, positioning them directly over the heat source. Grill the bitekuteku for about 8-10 minutes, turning occasionally, or until the meat is cooked through and has a charred, caramelized exterior. Use a brush to baste the meat with any leftover marinade during grilling for extra flavor and moisture. Yassa Poulet. Grilled chicken marinated in a tangy sauce made from onions, lemons, and mustard, often served with rice or couscous. Quick Yassa Poulet. Preparation in 1 minute. Marinate the chicken. Mix chicken with garlic, pepper, salt, onions, and lemon juice. Add mustard and oil. Let marinate for at least 2 hours. Cook the onions. Sauté onions in oil until golden brown. Add pepper and bell peppers if desired. Sear the chicken. Brown the chicken in a skillet. Simmer. Add water, bay leaves, and thyme. Let simmer until chicken is cooked, about 30-40 minutes. Finish. Add green olives and garnish with fresh parsley or cilantro. Serve hot with rice, couscous, or crusty bread. Enjoy kebabs, skewered and grilled meats. Here's a simple recipe for making delicious kebabs. Ingredients: 500 g of your choice of meat, chicken, lamb, beef, or paneer for vegetarians. Cut into cubes. 1 large onion, finely chopped 2 tablespoons of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika or chili powder. Adjust to your spice preference. Salt to taste freshly ground. Black pepper skewers. If using wooden skewers, soak them in water for 30 minutes to prevent burning. Instructions. Marinate the meat. In a bowl, mix together the yogurt, lemon juice, minced garlic, ginger paste, cumin powder, coriander powder, paprika or chili powder, salt, and black pepper. Add the cubed meat and chopped onion to the marinade, ensuring they are well coated. Cover the bowl and let it marinate in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour, or ideally overnight for the flavors to develop. Prepare the skewers. If you're using wooden skewers, make sure to soak them in water for at least 30 minutes beforehand to prevent them from burning on the grill. If you're using metal skewers, you can skip this step. Assemble the kebabs. Thread the marinated meat and onions onto the skewers, alternating between meat and onions. Leave a little space between each piece to ensure even cooking. Grill the kebabs. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. Once hot, place the kebabs on the grill and cook for about 10-12 minutes, turning occasionally, until the meat is cooked through and slightly charred on the outside. Make sure to keep an eye on them to prevent burning. Serve. Once the kebabs are cooked, remove them. Pili Pili. Spicy grilled chicken, marinated in a fiery pepper sauce and served with grilled vegetables. That sounds like a fantastic recipe for Pili Pili chicken. Here's how you can make it. Ingredients. For the marinade: 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 6 Pili Pili peppers. Adjust according to your spice preference. Finely chopped 4 cloves of garlic, minced 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of paprika salt and pepper to taste for the grilled vegetables. Assorted vegetables of your choice, such as bell peppers, onions, zucchini, and cherry tomatoes, cut into chunks. Olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste. Instructions. Prepare the marinade. In a bowl, combine the chopped Pili Pili peppers, minced garlic, olive oil, soy sauce, lemon juice, paprika, salt, and pepper. Mix well to combine. Marinate the chicken. Place the chicken breasts in a shallow dish or resealable plastic bag. Pour the marinade over the chicken, making sure it's well coated. Cover the dish or seal the bag and refrigerate for at least 1 hour, or ideally overnight, to allow the flavors to meld. Prepare the grill. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. If using wooden skewers for the vegetables, soak them in water for about 30 minutes to prevent them from burning. Grill the chicken. Remove the chicken from the marinade and discard any excess marinade. Grill the chicken breasts for about 6-8 minutes per side, or until they are cooked through and have nice grill marks. Cooking time may vary, depending on the thickness of the chicken breasts. Make sure the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees F, 75 degrees C. Grill the vegetables. While the chicken is grilling, thread the vegetable chunks onto skewers if using. Brush the vegetables with olive oil and season with salt and pepper. Grill the vegetable skewers for about 8-10 minutes, turning occasionally until they are tender and slightly charred. Serve. Once the chicken and vegetables are cooked, remove them from the grill. Serve the spicy grilled chicken with the grilled vegetables on the side. You can garnish with some chopped fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro if desired. Mayi Moulu. Cornmeal porridge, often flavored with coconut milk and served as a breakfast or snack. Mayi Moulu is a traditional Haitian dish made with cornmeal. It's similar to polenta or grits, but has its own unique flavor and texture. Here's a simple recipe for making Mayi Moulu. Ingredients: 2 cups of cornmeal, 4 cups of water, 1 cup of coconut milk, 1 tablespoon of butter or coconut oil salt, to taste optional, sugar or honey for sweetness, if desired. Instructions: prepare the cornmeal. In a large pot, bring the water to a boil. Once boiling, gradually add the cornmeal to the water while stirring continuously to prevent lumps from forming. Cook the cornmeal. Reduce the heat to low and continue to cook the cornmeal, stirring frequently for about 15-20 minutes or until it thickens and becomes smooth. Add the coconut milk. Once the cornmeal has reached the desired consistency, stir in the coconut milk. This will add richness and flavor to the dish. Season with salt. Add salt to taste, adjusting the amount according to your preference. If you prefer a sweeter flavor, you can also add a little sugar or honey at this stage. Finish with butter or coconut oil. Stir in the butter or coconut oil until it melts and is fully incorporated into the Mayi Moulu. This will add a rich and creamy texture to the dish. Serve. Once the Mayi Moulu is cooked to your liking and all the ingredients are well combined, remove it from the heat. Serve it warm as a side dish or as a base for other dishes, such as stewed meats or vegetables.